Hello Libra, this is Steph at Finding You Tarot, and I'm just hopping on here to see what the energies are looking like for the final week of 2023, a year that I will be very glad to see the back of, and as I know many of my subscribers were as well. It's been a difficult one. There's been a lot of conflict and a lot of challenge, and I'm hoping very much that 24 will be much more peaceful and gentler. And that the world can be a little bit kinder to itself and each other. So let's have a look and see what the energies are looking like for you for this final week of 2023, what you're going into in the new year. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so we're starting off with the Two of Wands. Oof. Okay, so look like the Eight of Pentacles and the Tower just flashed me but didn't come out. We have the Queen of Cups here. We have the King of Pentacles. I just wanted, I kind of, the first thing I want to say, what I just heard was lessons learned. And it's almost like the lessons have been learned, but now it's how do I apply it in the world? How do I apply this newfound knowledge about, and I want to say myself, you know, not as in me, but you. How do I apply this newfound knowledge about myself and what I need in the world? You know, can I apply it where I am? Or do I need to cut my losses? This, with this Two of Wands looking at the globe, considering other options. Because I feel like Libra, it's almost like you've managed to, you know, fuse the emotional and the material, and you now understand what you need, why you need it, but you're not so sure that where you are is where you can get, where it can manifest for you. And you know, there's a new passion to be followed here. But there's a kind of a lot of standing around looking and pondering and kind of going, I wonder if. And it's interesting because Gemini just had something fairly sort of similar in that they had kind of done the thinking to death, and it's like, but it looks like you're doing the thinking to death as well. You know, with this seven of Pentacles, it Two of Wands, Page of Wands. There's, as I say, there's a lot of staring at things. Analysis paralysis. I think Mino Pontero calls it. He's a big fan of analysis paralysis, but if it's got like that analysis paralysis, I know what I want, I know what I don't want, I know what I need. And it's almost like you're kind of going to keep trying to find it where you are whilst knowing that you can't. So there's a little bit of denial going on here, Libra. No judgment. We all do it. We all do it all the time. And you're not ready until you're ready. And, you know, but you do know. I think the central message here, the big message here is that you do know what you need to feel in your life. And I feel like that's around stability and safety and and feeling cared for and protected. But yeah, I love tarot. I absolutely love tarot. So as I'm saying, you're doing it to death. I'll stay here. I can't, I'll just stand here. Analysis paralysis. And your advice from spirit is, it's time for a new adventure. It's time to go and find that ninth cup. And, this might be really happening for you right now, because what we have here is the moon up here. And I'm recording on the day of the Cancer full moon. So this might be a particularly strong energy for you of feeling a need to move forward, feeling a need to move on. But I do feel like there's a bit of conflict. There's a push pull here, and I'm not. Honestly, I don't feel like that's going to resolve this week. Because as I'm looking at this Page of Wands, and I'm looking also at the Two of Wands, it's almost like, but I've got two wands in this card, but I've only got one wand here. So it's that feeling of, oh, do I really want to start again? Do I really want to try something new that might not work out? But I think there is a recognition here with this Seven of Pentacles that, yeah, you can kind of sit here waiting for this, but how long are you going to wait for it? You've got one pentacle here that you've harvested. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all there is from where you're at, and that's where you need, and you're going to have to go somewhere else if you want the growth. You're going to have to take there's a bit of a risk here. To really find that which is going to offer you the emotional and material stability that you truly want. I feel it's got a bit the slight sort of, one step forward, two steps back feel to it, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's just it feels to you like it's a risky thing, but the alternative is to stay somewhere where you can't find what you're looking for and what you now know you need. So that's your choice. I don't see it. I don't see you necessarily making that choice this week. But if this is about work, it could be that you work, career, that sort of arena. It could be that you get through the holiday season, you go back to work, and then it's like, I can't stay here anymore. There is that sudden realization. Happens to a lot of people. They have a little bit of time off over the Christmas period, and then they just and when they go back, it's like, yeah, this is just, I cannot do this anymore. But Spirit is very supportive of you looking at a new option that is more appropriate to you and more centered on what is going to offer you stability and security in your life. But it might look like a bit of a retrograde step initially. I just heard initially. Okay, Libra, I hope that was what you needed it to be. Interesting reading. It's a kind of, sort of standing at the threshold. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Actually, I can't. But I just feel like there's a crunch point coming here for you between what you want and what you know you need and what you can get from your current situation. So it feels very much that there's a big and I'm being very drawn to the fire cards here. There's almost a sort of explosion of creativity comes in, or an explosion of bravery comes in and says, right, now's the moment. So good luck with it, Libra, and Happy New Year. Bye bye.